children, welcome to the online class, class 6, subject science. Today we are going to see unit 4, the living world of plants. In that, first we are going to see about the root and shoot system of plants. Our body is made up of many organs. Similarly, the plant body is also made up of several organs such as root, stem, leaves and flowers. Plants are of many forms and many colors, yet they are alike in some manner. That is, they all have stems and leaves above the ground, which we can easily see, and roots below the ground. So, as shown in the picture, a flowering plant consists of two main parts. They are root system and shoot system. The plant part which is above the ground is called shoot system, and the plant part which is below the ground is called root system. So let us see in detail. First we are going to see about the root system. Root. What is a root? The underground part of the main axis of a plant is known as root. It lies below the surface of the soil. Root has no nodes and internodes. I will explain in nodes and internodes in shoot system. It has a root cap at the tip. A tuft of root hairs is found just above the root tip. Roots are positively geotrophic. Geotrophic means it will grow towards the earth, not above the earth. It will go deep inside the earth. So that is called geotrophic in nature. So plant has root system is classified into two types. Two types of root systems are there. Main root systems, they are taproot system and fibrous root system. First, let we see the taproot. It consists of a single root called taproot which grows straight down into the ground. Smaller roots called lateral roots arise from the taproot. You can see in the picture, some main root is entering into the ground. Some lateral roots are arising from the side of the main root. Then they are seen in the dicotyledonous plants. These are all the examples of the taproot system which we can see in these plants. Mango tree, neem tree, bean tree. So from these plants we can see the taproot system. Next we are going to see about the fibrous root system. It consists of a cluster of roots arising from the base of the stem. There is no main root or main stem is not there. The cluster of roots arising from the base of the stem itself. These are called fibrous root system. They are very thin and uniform in size. It is generally seen in monocotyledonous plants. Grass, paddy, maize are the examples of fibrous root system. They are monocotyledonous plants. Next, functions of the root. Root fixes the plant to the soil. So that is the main function of the root. It fixes the plant to the soil. Then it absorbs water and minerals from the soil. And it stores food in some plants like carrot and beetroot. These are the functions of the root. Next we are going to see about the shoot system. The aerial part of the plant body above the ground is known as the shoot system. Main axis of the shoot system is called stem. The shoot system consists of stem, leaves, flowers and fruits. Stem grows above the soil and it grows towards the sunlight. It has nodes and internodes. Nodes are the parts of the stem where leaf arises. So, where leaf arises, that part we call it as the nodes. The part of the stem between two successive nodes is called internode. You can see in this picture nodes and internodes. The part of the plant where the leaf arises is called nodes. Between the two nodes we can see the internodes. The bud at the tip of the stem is known as apical or terminal bud, and the buds at the axis of the leaves are called axillary buds. So these are the shoot system which is present above the soil, and the plant pot which is grow below the soil is called root system that we already saw. Now the plant pot which is grow above the soil is called the shoot system. We can see stem, leaves, flowers, fruits and other plant pots in the shoot system. Let me see the functions of the stem. The stem supports the branches, leaves, flowers and fruits. It is the main support. And the stem transports water and minerals from the roots to upper aerial plant pots because the roots absorb water and minerals from the soil. So from the root, the stem transports water and minerals to the aerial plant pots, and also the stem transports the prepared food from the leaves to other parts through the stem, and it stores food in the case of sugarcane. Sugarcane is a stem and it stores the food like the root stores in food. So these are all the functions of the stem. That's all about the root and shoot system of the plant. Now let me have the home fun. Draw taproot and fibrous root system of a plant in a neat plain paper and label the parts. And write the functions of the root and stem. Write the functions of the root and stem. Hope you enjoyed and understand this session clearly, children. Let me meet in the next session. Thank you.